For when? The last week? I'm gonna kick both y'all ass, bro. I don't know. What was I doing? Oh. We got an Eagles user, bro. Y'all crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3.
Just know I'm streaming, so don't stay down and preach it.
Taking on the New England Patriots.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, me?
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
Yeah, he on that run game.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jones. Flushed out right. That is incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and they got it done.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing Jones.
Give me that to the house, Ramsey.
Trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen.
Oh, come on, man. You supposed to block him.
The winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one.
Playing with you,
they just
Ram.
made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run, Achane. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Bro, you got something to say about everything. Let's play the game.
He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Where you find this guy at, Cam?
Achane once more.
You said at Home Depot.
He'll score. Touchdown, Miami. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out.
Oh, y'all playing already, Jay?
Eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Oh, what's cool? Maybe what you doing?
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following a touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Thought I had more faith.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to go back out on the field, a calming
$5.
drive.
Energy
Something
drink?
that
Yeah,
takes
they're
the
pretty
ball,
good.
keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up
He got 95 speed.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Oh.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Hey, I ain't in the NFC. So, I mean NFC. So you ain't got to worry about it.
You talk about this
I ain't in the East. I got Joe in them.
They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently, fourth
Boy,
toughest
better
in the
watch your
NFL.
mouth.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
Come on, bro. What are y'all doing? We can't have this man get a field goal. That's on me, though.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Patriots at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up.
He's killing me with
They're
those.
going to continue to plow.
They got something for that, too.
The right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Dolphins much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Jones.
Oh, he got it. Come on. Dang it, man.
Touchdown here of the new campaign.
He's supposed to let that go.
Extra point away from drawing level. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Dang, man.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
That two is going to change things up. On first down, back to Achane. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
What? When did he get a dislocated elbow? Oh, this game was wild. Hell, he wasn't even on offense like that. Well, he's gone for the year.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's got
Get up.
Man, it's his fullback. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This
This has
nigga
certainly
laid
been a
on the
nice
ground,
drive with the
bro.
way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to the ground, Achane. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to give into a manageable 3rd
same
down
here.
because
A
they
lot
had
of
incompletion on first down, so they were behind the
Crazy.
sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And I got a dislocated elbow. Hey, we twins.
A give, running right, Achane.
Oh, you gotta break
And
that.
the stop
Achane.
will come inside the 5 at the 4. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Tua sets up to pass it. Buying time to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
They get 7 out of that,
so
they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitching.
Well, all you doing is running. Nigga, your man. How you gonna be
to
mad, son?
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Again, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Chase Claypool, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he gets this one just shy
broke a rush.
down at the 39.
Okay.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send Parker in motion right. Jones on first down.
Ooh, good catch. That was that was a good catch.
Across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
21-7.
Juju in motion left.
Huh?
On first
Yeah, I'm
down,
winning.
Jones eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
It's all the game.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
You got to know who you're using and the coverage to put them in. I don't want them, though.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes.
That's not what I
There's
think.
enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
All that time.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Pushes past him. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Now Tua going to change the play. Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I should have left.
He's going to be
Came out
swallowed
and
up right
run.
away.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Jones now throwing on first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Jones. Off play action. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
31-7.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
What up,
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, man, we've been waiting for like 5 days for you to do that.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive
new
last
Warzone?
time it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 3rd and 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
On play action, here's Tua.
Yep. You both
He'll
do.
get that one complete to Kyle.
Yeah.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tanner
Patriots.
Conner, 43 yards. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Patriots 7. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off by Channing Tindall.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lot.
Oh.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
That's how you feel, Cam?
And he takes this one back.
Oh my God, that's the second time in history that's happening.
Defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
No. Just because you was rooting for him to score on my bitch ass.
As this one's in the air.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Oh.
And only able to get this to the
No,
19,
Water was back there.
so probably should have opted for the
he got hurt
touchback.
this day. Yeah. Dislocated elbow. So it just, I don't know yet. It happened this game.
First down Miami as they
The
get
same
set
play,
to start the drive.
J-Man dude got hurt.
And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession fourth-quarter lead.
He's trying to stop me from getting
He's
that, huh?
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. This defense starting to buckle down where they need to right now. They're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Ooh, overthrew it.
And this one is incomplete.
I think it's probably safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Oh, they ain't let me drill.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Basic challenger stop.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
I knew the Bills.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Don't give me that. Jalen,
Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
And
that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Right back to him on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Touchdown.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now, because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Out of bounds.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and 6.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Broken ribs.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On third down, Achane. But he won't quite make it.
And first
he needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you will too. Without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Unless whoever on the Packers.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Oh.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
How much time left?
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all of that